A recent poll showed that 60% of Americans want the COVID-19 vaccine, 20% are unsure, and another 20% don't want it. But I think there are people among all these groups that may have questions. So the aim of this video is to address as many of them as possible in a quick and simplified way. The Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine is the first vaccine for COVID-19 that was approved by the FDA. Then, on December 10th, 2020, research was released about the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. We'll talk more about this soon. So the vaccine is called BNT162b2. It is an mRNA vaccine, which is the first of its kind. And according to this paper, it is found to be 95% effective. So let's get into the questions. Who will get the vaccine first? Well, as of right now, it seems the first group of people to get the vaccine will be healthcare workers and persons receiving care in living facilities such as nursing homes. Can I get the vaccine if I have pre-existing medical conditions? Yes, but of course there are exceptions. To understand this better, let's look at research that was just released. In the study, it showed that persons aged 16 and up with different races and medical conditions all had the same efficacy at 95%. But some groups weren't including in the study, like persons less than 16 and pregnant women. So for now, things are a bit unclear. Can I get the vaccine if I have COVID-19 now? And the answer for that question would be no, because the current recommendation is for patients to wait for at least 14 days after infection before they receive the vaccine. Another follow-up question is, if I had COVID-19, but now I'm better, should I still get the vaccine? And the answer is yes. Right now, it's recommended to get the vaccine despite being asymptomatic before or if you had severe symptoms. This is because the vaccine provides a better antibody response than those that actually had the disease. Is it safe to get the vaccine if I am pregnant? Well, during trials for vaccines, as a rule, testing isn't done on pregnant women. So there's no data on safety of the vaccine in pregnant women. Generally, live vaccines are avoided in pregnancy. However, the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine is not a live vaccine. So there may be potential for its use once new data and information can support its use in pregnant women. Is it safe to get the vaccine if I am breastfeeding? Well, just like the response before, there is no data. So essentially, there isn't enough data for some groups of people like children less than 16, pregnant women, women who are breastfeeding, or people who are immunocompromised. How many shots do I need to get? Well, the answer to that question is 2. So you need to get 2 shots, and you're probably wondering why. Well, like I said before, the vaccine is 95% effective. This is the efficacy that is attained after getting 2 shots. So after you get the first shot, you have to wait about 17 to 21 days before getting the second shot. Some people might still be wondering, are you sure I can't just get 1 shot? Well, let's take a look at this. If you only receive the first shot of your vaccine, it is about 52% effective. It isn't until the second shot kicks in that you can get 95% efficacy. The efficacy of the vaccine basically doubles after the second shot, so it's very important to ensure that you get 2 shots. So, this year we've heard a lot about double virus trouble, which is basically the concern of being infected by the influenza virus and the coronavirus. So, some people may be wondering, can I get the flu shot and the COVID-19 vaccine together? Well, the current recommendations say no. It is currently recommended that the COVID-19 vaccine is the only vaccine given within a 14-day period. After that 14 days, you can get the flu vaccine. What can I expect at my vaccine appointment? Well, you should get a paper or electronic fact sheet about the vaccine you received and a vaccination card. This vaccination card should have important information like what COVID-19 vaccine you received, the date you received the vaccine, and where you received it. Do I need to wear a mask after I'm vaccinated? Yes, for 2 reasons. Let's address reason number 1. Let's say you got the vaccine 2 p.m. on December 20th, 2020. Does that mean at 3 p.m. on the same day you can stop wearing your mask and not worry about contracting COVID? Nope. That's because vaccines work by mounting an immune response to an organism, whether it's a virus or bacteria. Building this immune response takes time. Reason number 2. This is that we can't really have that sigh of relief or mask relief until there is herd immunity. We always hear about herd immunity, but what is it? Simply put, herd immunity is population protection. It's where 70 to 80% of the population gets vaccinated, and that provides protection to people who are not immune. So, getting a vaccine protects people who might not be able to get the vaccine. Essentially, after administration of the vaccine, we still need to wear our mask, also social distance, wash our hands, and all the other recommendations we've been hearing all year long. What symptoms may I experience after I get the vaccine? Well, reactogenicity or post-vaccine side effects occur while our body is mounting its immunity. It can be local, such as pain at the injection site, or systemic, such as muscle pain, or fever and chills. If I develop fever and myalgia or muscle pain, is it okay for me to take medication if needed? And the answer is yes. Taking a Tylenol or something similar is okay if you need it. While doing some research, I saw that the CDC developed something called vSafe. It's a program where you can get a reminder of your second shot, and you can also notify them about any side effects of the vaccine that you might have experienced. So, in order to enroll in vSafe, you need a smartphone. The first week after you get your vaccine, you will get a text each day checking up on you. Then you will get check-in messages once a week for up to 5 weeks. And these questions take less than 5 minutes to answer. After your second dose of the vaccine, that process will be repeated again. Then you'll subsequently get check-ins 3, 6, and 12 months after your final dose. If you're interested in learning more about VSafe, I will leave a link in the description down below. Can I get a positive COVID test result after taking the vaccine? And the answer to that question is no. Taking the vaccine will not cause a positive COVID test. Has anyone died after taking the COVID-19 vaccine? Well, as of recording this video, and according to the study that was released about the Pfizer vaccine, there have been no deaths, 0 deaths. Now let's take a closer look at that study. So 43,000 people participated in the study. Half got the vaccine and the other half got the placebo. Only 19 people who received the vaccine developed COVID-19. However, 162 persons who received the placebo were infected by COVID-19. One person who received the vaccine in the study developed severe symptoms of COVID-19. However, in the placebo group, 9 persons developed severe symptoms of COVID. An important takeaway from this study is that among the persons that received the vaccine, no one needed to go to the ER, no one was hospitalized, and no one passed away. Even though I tried to answer as many questions as I could, there are still answers that can't be given until there has been more time passed and more research has been done. Like, how long will the vaccine be effective for? And will more side effects emerge with a longer follow-up time? But what are some questions that you have about the vaccine? And will you take it? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching. And to ensure that you don't miss any more videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell.